in a positive manner. Let's start on that. Yes, actually, in many ways, since I have started my career in Europe, I find it really interesting that I have not had any trouble with landing a leading role as far as like in a European type character role. Um, but on some occasions, yes. But yeah, it has sort of given me a little bit more um, fight into learning a role because I have to try harder, as because I'm not as vertically inclined as the rest of my European counterparts, especially these tall basses and tall baritones that you work with. Um, a certain ethnicity playing a European role, like a Caucasian role. So I try my very best to put myself into that character and just let it go, and then just I'll just leave it to the people or to the audience to make a judgment on how they perceive that particular character as this, you know, uh, Asian American does the role. Yeah, so far it has helped me a lot because it's given me a lot of um, I, it made me work harder. It made me want to sing better because I know that there are some limitations with, maybe there are some reviewers that might have a different take on the role, or if the role has to look a certain way. But as a man, I believe it's a little less pressure than the females. Uh, because when you look at female leading roles, a lot of people are quite judgmental about how they look and things like that. But with us males, we were able to kind of like, when you're dressing up for something, makeup and wig, and you're able to sort of kind of like get away with it, and and then just uh, hopefully that they'll accept it and
Do you,
just leave it there.
do you feel it was harder in the US?
Um, Weirdly enough, it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard at that time, especially in the South. But yeah, well, I mean, I've had some Pittsburgh Opera has been really good to me. Memphis, some companies around the United States have been good to me, and but then 2008, with the financial crisis, I had to, it's hard. It's harder to get a job in America at that time, and it's quite competitive. And so you have to either be like a great singer, and you also have to look the part, and to do that. And, so many companies have many choices, and they can actually choose to go with what they really want as far as voice and looks are concerned.
Would you have
Yeah.
any advice to a younger person starting out who's dealing with these kinds of challenges?
In the United States,
Yeah, say in the United States.
my only advice is to really, really work hard and work on your vocal technique and also your artwork and your artistry, and really do the job with understanding your role, and just be prepared at all times, and just do the job as one would expect you to do, and then some more. So I think that would be, I guess that would be a good way to tell them that yes, they have to take an extra step, and you have to do it with a chip on your shoulder, because that's where I came from. You have to do your job with a chip on your shoulder. You always have to prove something. So that's kind of what I've learned and what I came from, and how I built a career through the years.